Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are back with another episode in the Kiss album reviews. Now I'm really sorry guys, I haven't got one of these videos in the album review series out to you guys in a while, so I really do apologize that, but guess what guys, they're going to be coming out pretty frequently now. I'm back on track, and yeah, so today is the fourth Kiss studio album, which is of course the legendary Kiss Destroyer. It's one of their most widely known albums. So yeah, you could ask a lot of people and they'd recognize this album cover, you know. So Kiss Destroyer, it's one of their most widely known albums. And first let's take a look at the cover art. This is the remastered version right here. Sorry if there's a little bit of glare, as you can see my camera sort of has a little bit of the glare going on, but hopefully that's not too big of a deal. But anyways, the cover art was painted by Ken Kelly, and I believe he also painted the cover art for Love Gun, which we'll get to later in the series. As you can see, there's the cover. It's pretty cool, actually. I really like it. Yeah, it just features all four members. The lineup is still the original lineup. We got Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley, Peter Criss, and Paul Stanley. So yeah, still the original lineup. That won't be changing for a while. As you know, Kiss's lineup has actually changed a ton throughout their career, but that hasn't happened yet in this point in their career. So still the original lineup. Here's the inside of the remastered case. As you can see, you know, we all know that the remastered CDs have the little sort of story going on behind. When you take out the CD, you can read it. Here's the little booklet. We just got sort of the cover art going onto the back. So like same sort of painting, except without Kiss, obviously. When you open it up, this is reminiscent of the original vinyl version, where they put like "Shout It Out Loud," Kiss Army logo, and we got this Kiss logo right there. At the top says "Shout It Out Loud," which is pretty cool. And right here, we've got the Detroit Rock City lyrics. I know you probably can't really see that very well on the camera because it's pretty small print, but you can see at the bottom, like, it says, "Get up, everybody's gonna move their feet. Get down, everybody's gonna leave their seat." Obviously, lyrics from Detroit Rock City, which is featured on this album. We've got sort of just a little bit of information. We've got the current lineup, which I mentioned earlier. And we've got some production information, cover art. And then finally, writing credits. As you can see, here's all the songs on the album. So let me just close that back up and put that back into the case. So overall, this album is a really good album. Not too much bad to say about it, to be honest with you. This was produced by Bob Ezrin, and he would also produce music from the Yellow Down the Line, and I believe another one as well. So, Kiss Destroyer. Let's talk about the tracks. On the track listing, we have number 1, Detroit Rock City. This has sort of a long intro when you start. It's sort of like the sounds like a car engine, and it's kind of strange. So yeah, when you first play and you hear some like sort of sound effects going on, that's the beginning of Detroit Rock City. So that's why if you look on the back, it says Detroit Rock City is 5 minutes and 17 seconds. That's why it's a little bit longer than normal. Due to that. Next, we've got King of the Nighttime World. This song is 3 minutes and 19 seconds long. This is a pretty cool song. I like the chorus, you know, classic Kiss going on. God of Thunder, that's another good song. I have a cover of that on my channel if you guys want to go check that out. I did a guitar cover, rhythm guitar. Pretty good song. That was actually written by Paul Stanley, but sung by Gene. And Paul was actually pretty disappointed when they decided that Gene was going to sing it. Because I believe, I think it was Bob Ezrin that said that he wanted Gene to sing it. Don't quote me on that, but yeah, you know, if you listen to the demo, I believe that's on the Kiss box set. Don't quote me on that again. The demo version has Paul on vocals, so yeah, both are good versions. But the actual album version has Gene on vocals. Next, we've got Great Expectations. That's a pretty good song. Got Flaming Youth, also a good song. Sweet Pain, also another good one. Shout Out Loud, that's a Kiss classic, obviously, and they had the lyrics and or like at the top of inside the booklet it said "Shout It Out Loud." We've got Beth. Now Beth actually won a People's Choice Award for that year, and that was the best-selling single on the album. And then finally we've got "Do You Love Me," another Kiss classic. So pretty much all good songs on here. It's on Casablanca Records still, so same record label that they'd been on for the previous albums up to this point. Uh, yeah, it's a pretty good album, I have to say. One of my favorites. Uh, so Beth, yeah, won People's Choice Award. That was a pretty pivotal point for the career. That was pretty cool to be honest, because all that sort of just helped build up their fame even more. It showed how famous Kiss was actually getting. They'd gone when they first were recording the first few albums. They weren't that famous yet. They had to, definitely build up their career, and Beth just showed that they could get, hit songs. So, Ace, actually, I believe there's one or two tracks on here that Ace didn't play on. Uh, so, just we had Bob Kulick filling. Now there's different stories as to why that is. Uh, Kiss claims that, Gene and Paul say that Ace didn't show up, but then Ace says that they didn't invite him to the session. So we can't really be sure what happened. You can believe either side. But it's really not that big of a deal. It was just like one or two songs. Overall, Ace was on all the rest of the songs. So, however, stuff like that would end up happening even more later in their career on different albums, which would end to the lineup actually having to change. But that's later in the career. We're not talking about that yet. So I recommend buying this album. I think it's definitely one of the most required albums. If you're going to be a Kiss fan, you need to have this. This is a really good album. And yeah, it's one of the most widely known. Probably one of the most recognizable covers they have. So I guess that's all I have to say about it. I like pretty much every song in the album. It's a classic Kiss album. There's really nothing bad about the album. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button down below. Also, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And yeah, we'll have more album reviews and other music-related topics coming out soon. So, yeah, bye guys.